There are always so many things happening in Northwest Arkansas. Today we're covering the biggest tippity top 3 things happening in NWA, and one of them includes major structural changes to College Street in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good state of Illinois, the worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. I could have moved to Asheville, I could have moved to Utah, I could have moved to Colorado, I could have moved to Texas, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. But I chose Northwest Arkansas, and it is by far the best place to live in America, literally by far. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, call me, email me, whatever it is. We can meet up for coffee and talk about, again, why I chose Northwest Arkansas, again, anywhere else in America. Side note, if you are looking to reload to Northwest Arkansas, again, let me know right away. I help so many people every single year move from one state to Northwest Arkansas. My biggest vision, again, is helping as many people move here as possible to, again, the #1 place to live in America. All right, and the first thing to cover is a brand new Crystal Bridge is being built. You're like, what? It's kind of a joke, but not really. Actually, there's a satellite location of Crystal Bridges being built now in XNA, our airport. What? So very fascinating. XNA, our airport, is getting a huge makeover, and by makeover means structurally radically changed, made so much better in all the way possible. We have Onyx Coffee going there now. We have new restaurants being put in there. We have kind of co-working spaces that are hanging out there until you're ready for your, so it's becoming a real airport. Let's just say it that way. So now we're adding actually Crystal Bridges to the actual airport itself. The fun thing about this is that when you go to XNA now, it's a lot about biking, a lot about the Ozark trails, a lot of different stuff. Like they really showcase a lot of those things as you're walking through the airport. Like, oh, there's a lot of outdoor stuff going on here in Northwest Arkansas. Adding Crystal Bridges satellite, not office, but place, is going to showcase the art scene in the Arkansas. So kind of a hilariousness when it comes to all this is people don't realize what is actually going on in Northwest Arkansas. So it'd be funny to get off the plane and you're greeted with robot coffee, literally Onyx Coffee, robot coffee as you walk out. Like it makes espresso for you. Then you're greeted with Crystal Bridges artwork. You're like, what? Then you have co-working spaces. Then you have Onyx Coffee downstairs, which is like a showcase piece. And then you have a brand new airport, new runways, new architecturally sound, everything, easy access off. You're like, and then you're out of your plane into your car within like 20 minutes. You're like, oh my God, this is so much better than O'Hare. So again, adding that's going to be a fascinating thing because it's going to showcase all different wild things happening in Northwest Arkansas. And again, so very smart idea for them to do this. And the second crazy thing happening in Northwest Arkansas, and this is actually right up my alley, and you'll see why in a second. The first ever barbecue competition is happening, not the world's first, but I'm saying in Northwest Arkansas, is happening in the Momentary in Bentonville, bringing the top 15 best rated barbecue places to compete in Bentonville. Can I get an amen? Yes. Obviously, rights will be there for the competition. Local legend here, as we're all fully aware. But again, it's fun to see these things happen that are very community focused, family focused. You're gonna bring your kids out to a barbecue competition. Of course, it's gonna be a ton of fun having it at the Momentary. And the fun thing with the Momentary is there's plenty of parking now. They built a huge building over there for that. Second thing is that you have Onyx Coffee, different places over there. You have the breakfast places, homegrown ramen places, and there's actually the adjacent what do you call it, the college for culinaries over there too, and you have the trail system all baked into there. So really fun place to hang out. You can actually park in the downtown section of Bentonville, bike your way down to the barbecue competition. So it's gonna be a ton of fun. It's at the end of May, so if you are looking to come to the area, definitely mark that to your calendar. May 31st, definitely hit up the barbecue competition at the Momentary in Bentonville. You'll see me there, front and center, first person, promise. Whoa, 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 whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to take a trip down here, maybe looking to check out the whole area, checking to see if it's for you, maybe you're just checking out just vacations. I made 3-day itineraries, like literally day by day, restaurant by restaurant, thing by thing, everything when it comes to Northwest Arkansas. So basically you have a full-on plan of what to do when you roll into town. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, you might be using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds like what it is, literally it's Instant Home Updates. So enter information below, name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for home for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? What's going on First Fridays? When is First Thursdays? What's going on in Fayetteville? What new buildings are coming to Springdale? What new things are going on in Rogers? When's the soccer? There are so many things all the time. Enter your name below, enter your email below. I make sure you get that email every single Friday, but I need you to be aware. I need you to do a heads up. You will get a little fear of missing out, a little, we'll say FOMO, so to speak, but I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make it down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third and final crazy thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is going back to Fayetteville on College Street. There's been a lot of changes on College Street in Fayetteville. A little bit of a side note, I'm gonna put a little map up where College Street is in Fayetteville, right here. So College Street is one of the main arteries of Fayetteville, obviously on the east side of Fayetteville. People use it, obviously it's the used road besides 49. We have MLK, 49, College Street. Joyce. That's kind of like the core structure of Fayetteville. College Street is getting completely redone. Earlier this year, they rezoned basically the parking lots and all that kind of like unnecessary strip mall stuff to basically you can put housing and commercial there. And at some point in the next 5 to 10 years, a lot of that's going to be ripped down, or built on top of, honestly. A lot of that parking lot space is just unneeded. It's like if you drive past there throughout the week, you're like, this is just a lot of space unneeded. There's not enough people. People ride their bikes there a lot of times. They're using scooters. They're using all sorts of different modes of transportation. Cars are just not as used, and you have these huge parking lots not needed anymore. So they're going to widen and also narrow, work with me here, College Street. They're having a center lane, having bike lanes. They're expanding it and also shrinking it so that it's kind of tighter and also more space for alternative transportation methods. Cool. More trees, basically beautifying the whole road itself, but in the same breath, allowing builders and developers to build up the side areas so they can build up affordable housing, different styles of housing, condos, townhouses, apartment complexes, and be able to leverage some of that empty, unneeded space to be able to build for way more useful things. Like we're talking housing, coffee shops, restaurants, boutique shops, everything of that nature in these other areas on the adjacent side of College versus just parking lots. So good on them for Fayetteville for doing this. It was a big use of basically a good transition for them. It will take time. It will take a lot of construction. But again, Fayetteville definitely has the funds because of the investments that have been happening to it in the last 10 years. And so it's not there. By no means it can be a problem financially when it comes to actually doing the college. I think RDOT is putting a lot of capital into it too, which is the Arkansas Department of Transportation. But when it comes to the actual developments on the side, yeah, developers are going to love that all day long. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally made by me, of all the things happening in Northwest Arkansas. Population, demographics, schools, all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, all the cool things happening, all the things right here, 120-page guide, comes right to your home. It comes with my 3-day itineraries, it comes with postcards, it comes with stickers. It comes with this handy dandy, you just get this for obvious reasons, the NWA coloring book, the coloring book, all right? This is just a trip and a half. I think I'm in here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, there I am. Oh, you need this. You want this. I will send this to you, I promise. Anyways, you definitely want the NWA Starter Pack. So it's literally a box shipped right to your home. Enter your name below. Enter your address below. Make sure you get that package shipped to you right away. Box right to your home. Side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It's my favorite folder F word. Free! So enter your information below. Make sure to get the package shipped to you right away. All right, guys, it's the next one.